study the the concept like how you can download the BlueJ and how you can install and how you will work with your BlueJ. So that all are related to the basic, very basic concept for you, but that will be very that means very popular. That means very important for you people because if you do not know how you can operate with the BlueJ, then you cannot go ahead. Okay, so first you download BlueJ from the internet. Let me show you how you will download this. There are some network problem. So students, let me show you how you will download this. Just give a moment so that I can just turn it on my internet. Okay, so I think it's on. Okay, so you will write here download BlueJ and for Windows 10. So if you are using Windows 7, then you can download this one. So if you are using I'm using Windows 10, then I'm just downloading this one. Then next you will go to the first link, you will click on this. Then after that, here are the operating system. This is Windows operating system, this is Mac OS, that means Apple, you can say Apple operating. This is Ubuntu, this is also an operating system. And the for others of there are other platform supports. So students, you will click on this because you are having Windows operating system. Just click over here. Okay, so my BlueJ is started to download. So let me show you. So this is started. It is having 232 MB. So I will cancel this. Why I will waste my MB data, because I already have. So but you do not have, so you will download this from the Google. Then after that, what you will do, you will just install this BlueJ. After installing, you will double click, this icon will come on the desktop. So you will double click on this. This is going to open. So right now this is open. So students, first thing is uh, what is project, what are projects. So basically students, project is having the many Java classes. And as you know that if anyone says that I made this applications, so that same name, the other name is what is your project, that means on which project you are working. So project is the, you can say that project is the collection of that means many Java classes. Okay, so first you where you can write your Java code. First you will download. Sorry, first you make the Java project. Okay, students. So give me a moment so that I can do something for you. Just give me a moment. Okay. So students, I already created the project, and one more file will also, when you create the project, just click on this new project. So where you want to store this new project, because this project will have the all the Java classes. Just if I write the name of new project is demo, and just create. When I create this, then you people are able to see this is the new project, and in this there are a text file is created automatically by the BlueJ. So what is the mean of this text file? So if you are going to submit the project, then you must have the project title, purpose of project, version or date, and how to start this project, authors, user instructions. So that means you will write something about the BlueJ, that not BlueJ, your projects. So after that, I already discussed to you each and everything you will write, each and everything. That means in Java you cannot write anything outside the class. So each and everything will be inside the class. Okay, so you will start from the class. So how you will create the class? Just you can uh, click on this, then after that you must write the class name. So basically when you click on new class, then you will get this dot class, abstract class, interface, applet, unit test, and enum. So these are the different things. Do not worry about all the things. We will discuss it later when your topics will come. But today's topic is class. So students, it is by default clicked because you clicked on new class. So first you write the class name. Suppose I have given the class name AA, then click on this class is created. Okay, so this class is created. So let me show you what is written in this class. So by default some codes are written inside this class, and these are like this, but these are inbuilt by the BlueJ, so you know no need to work on this. So you just delete this code, delete this one all, delete it. Okay, so first you write first I want to show you one more thing. You are just seeing this line. So this line inform you that this class is not compiled yet. This class is not compiled yet. So if you compile this class, then after that you will not get any this line. Okay, so let me, because nothing was written in this code, so that's why it is just showing this class cannot currently be passed because it doesn't have any content. So first you will write the class by keyword class. So I already explained to you class is a keyword, so each and every letter of the class word will be in small letter, then after that the name of the class. So one thing also I want to I want to tell you, this AA basically you have given the name class AA, so here will be AA. Okay, here will be AA, then after there will be curly braces. Then what will be started from this? You will write public static, because main is the starting of your Java program. So we'll write public static void main, then after that string args, then after that this one. Just let me explain each and every term. Students, this is a public access specifier. There are 4 access specifiers in Java: public, protected, private, and default. So in your syllabus there are access specifiers are mentioned, so I will discuss it later. This is a static keyword. Static keywords are applied with the that means you can apply the variables, you can apply the methods, but why we should apply, we will study it later. And this void later, why we will study later, because if I start to explain here now, then you people definitely people cannot understand, because for starting this static we need to have some knowledge about some other things. And you, this class is very beginning class of the Java coding, so I do not want to create any confusion in front of you. So that's why in my today's lecture you will just remember like this: public static, then after that void. So void is a return type. What it is? It is return type. That means this method is not returning anything, and main is the method name. So this is main is the method name. So these all are in small letter. You people are not able to see here any letter of the any letter of any word is in capital letter. So this you will keep this in mind every, because these are till void, these all are keywords, and this main is the method name. And I will tell, I already explained about the naming convention of method. That is if you are writing, suppose if you are writing the method name, I'm telling here, and my method name is Ramesh. So this let me tell you by writing on the word. Suppose I want to create a method name and whose name is Ramesh. So Ramesh is a single word, so each and every letter will be in small. Okay, so you will write this one, but wait, Ramesh. So this is the correct method name, Ramesh. But students, if I have the method name which are having two words, three words, four words, five words, so after the first word, each and after the first word, the first letter, listen very carefully, the first letter of the next one word will be in capital. Suppose I have the method name which are having two words, so Ramesh Kumar. So the first letter of K, then small k, U, M, A, R. So this is the naming convention for the method. So Ramesh Kumar. Suppose my word is my method name is Ramesh Kumar Misra. Then first letter of M. Then after it ISHRA. So this is the complete name Ramesh Kumar Misra. So method name this method name this method name will be decided by you. This is basically there are the two types of method: user defined methods and inbuilt methods. So we will discuss it in the next classes, but these are the user defined methods. I'm talking about but the rules for user defined and built-in, listen very carefully. The rules for uh, that means user defined and built-in are the same. That means if the built-in method means the Java which methods is made by the Java. That means Java means who make the Java code. That means who made the Java, who was the developer of the Java. They made that methods, build methods, already built methods, and you just you can the programmer, the people like you just use that in build methods. So the rules will be same. That means if they have made the methods which are having two words, then the same rule will be applied. If that method name is having single word, the same rule will be applied. So method name, this is naming convention. And what about the variable naming convention? The variable naming convention is same, but there will be not the this bracket will not be the with the with the variable name. Suppose I have the variable name which are having single word. So each and every RAMESS Ramesh, each and every word will be in the a small letter. If I have two word, the first letter KUMAR will be in the capital letter. So this is the variable name. So I say to you, only you just remove this bracket you will remove. So this will becomes the variable name. This will becomes the method name. So I said that these are the naming convention. Next one, naming convention for the class. I said to you the suppose I have a class name. Let I am explaining, I think the second time to you. So this is your responsibility to remember this all. Suppose I made a class and these are having the single word name. Suppose I made a class and that class name is having Ramesh. The first letter RAMESH, the first letter will be in the capital. Okay, so how you will write class Ramesh. Okay, and if my that means if my class name is having two or more than one word, so first letter, so each and every word first letter will be in the capital. So like this, KUMAR, like this, MISHRA. So so you can tell me that one thing, sir, you have written the wrong thing. Sure, I have written the wrong thing here. Let me show you. I have written this AA. This is wrong because I told the rule the first letter. This one will be in the capital. Is it clear? I think it is clear. The next one, so today I have explained each and every term naming convention. Like this is naming convention is for uh, let me write here naming convention for method name. Next one, naming convention for variable name naming convention for class name. Okay, so these are the naming convention for the class name. That means the first letter of each and every word will be in the capital. Next one, which things it remains. One more thing is in Java, that are constant. So constant are the variable which value you cannot change. That are the variable which is already defined by the Java. You cannot change it. Like if you write pi, pi. So this is inbuilt constant variable. So these are having value 3.14. So you cannot change this value. Okay, pi equal to 3.14. So these are the constants. So constant variable will, all the letters of constant variable will be in the capital letter. Suppose I have written like this, max. So I will write here max. Okay, if I write here min, min. So these are the constant naming convention for constant variable. Sorry, naming convention for constant and in Java. Okay, so naming convention of constant in Java. So let me increase the size of this. So you people just write in your fair copy these naming convention of Java. So this will help you a lot, because what is naming? This is naming, not name. Name and naming convention of class name. So students, please, you will note down all the things which I explained, because these are going a very these will play a very important role if you are writing the code. Okay, so next one is this string. So I said, so I think you people understand that why yes is capital, because string is the class name. So you know that the class name first letter will be in the capital. Okay students, so this is the class name. Then this is a variable name, and I said variables is the variables means this is the array name. String type, this is string type array name. So array name is name is also a variable. So variable, I said to you, variables it is if the variables is having a single word, then all the letters will be in the small. So this is small. After that, this brackets will be here. Then what happened, you will write system.out.println, and I will discuss, don't worry. So you are saying seeing this system is first letter capital, so that means this is the name of the class. The system is a class in Java. This is a static variable. So the term came here, a static variable must be called by the class name. So system.out basically, and the println is the method name of the uh, that means println is the method name, because you know that this is a single word and all the letters of the word println is the small letter, after that there is a bracket. So this is a method name. So system.out.println, in that if you want to print the string, then that string will be in the double quotes. Suppose I am writing here, my name is Pramod Kumar Misra. So student, my name is Pramod Kumar Misra. I just compile this code. Class compiled, no syntax error. I think you people are able to see this. Class compiled, no syntax error. It is compiled. So you people are seeing this. That line is automatically removed. When your class is compiled properly, that will be, the lines will be removed automatically. Then after that, we need to run this. After run, we will get the result. So I said to you, the program is start from the main method. So we will call this void main string args. Just click on this, click OK button, you will get the result. My name is Pramod Kumar Misra, that I have written in the system.out.println, this one. So I said to you, if you want to print anything, so you will write that things in the double quotes. Just remember this this double quote this double quotes. Okay, so I think this is enough for today's class. So students, if you face any problem, but students, this is compulsory for you. I'm requesting, humble request to you all, please watch my video which I shared in the group, please. Otherwise your concept never never clear. uh, you must watch the video. And one more thing, if you face any problem, then you are free to inform me. Thank you, student.